guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Na Odaleko Shadoma, and today we are going to talk about my 5 steps I use in getting over my childhood traumas. But also I would like to reiterate that this does not serve as a psychological or psychiatric advice. Kindly seek help from a professional if you are in need of one. So now let's go into the video for today. Like I said, it's my own personal steps into getting out of my childhood trauma. Please take this as my steps, explore it, see what works for you, and then you use it. I am very, very particular about this because this is a professional's job. So let's go into it. My first advice for you is seek a professional help. Seek professional help. It is just the very first thing for you to do and the best thing for you to do. It makes your work easier. These people have learned about it and they know what they are doing. For me personally, like I had mentioned in my previous video, it opened up with professional help. I didn't go into it as in professional capacity, but they were professionals, they knew what they were doing, and that is how my journey started. Please and please again, seek professional help. If you cannot afford it, there are a few pro bono places where you can go to seek professional help. In my next video, before I upload the video, I'll put a link at the bottom where you can reach people to talk to. But then I want to reiterate because it's very, very important. Seek professional help. Okay, now we can go into my own personal tools that I use. So number two is to forgive yourself and to forgive those who offend you. Forgive those you think are responsible for your trauma. If it's yourself, forgive yourself. If it's a third person, forgive a third person. And if it's a whole group of people, forgive them. Forgiving them does not mean that you allow them back into your life and allow them to hurt you some more. That is not the point of forgiveness. Forgiving them is clearing your heart, laying off the burden, take the pressure off you, and take the guilt off you. Just forgive yourself and forgive your offenders. Forgiveness is everywhere. If you're a Christian, it is there. If you're a Muslim, it is there. Even if you're atheist, you know the laws of nature requires you to forgive. So forgive and let it go. Not necessarily to, if they need to be prosecuted, you can go ahead and get them prosecuted. But you need to get the burden off your chest. For your own sake, you forgive and then let it go. My third point is to know how to self-regulate and then to manage your stresses. And for me, this same tool is awareness. My self-regulation and stress reduction is the tool I use is awareness. You should check out there's a link below that will take you to my awareness video. I talked about 5 ways in which I gained awareness. But awareness specifically for me is, okay, this is me. This is how I behave. Why do I behave the way I behave? This is the reason why I behave. What do I want to do about it? And then that is how I manage myself. And so regulating myself and my stresses, I use self-awareness as a tool. But there are so many other ways to do about it. Just know yourself. First of all, ask yourself the important questions. Ask yourself the questions. Ask family and friends. Those tips are in my video of 5 steps to gain awareness. So I'll include the link in the bottom and then you can check it out whilst at it. My fourth tool is to set specific goals and work on achieving them. Baby steps, easy steps, take them easy. For example, for me, one of my childhood traumas resulted in attachment issues, that I was not able to keep relationships very well. Not necessarily a romantic relationship, just relationships with people where you would have to follow up, make calls, like be present in people's life. It was something that was very, very difficult for me. I was always had to be at the receiving end. You would have to seek for me, and if the relationship was left for me to seek, it was never going to happen because that was my own thing. I don't seek out relationship, and I don't attach at all. The first chance I get, I'll drop the relationship and go. Not because I didn't value the relationship but I was used to being on my own and then doing stuff by myself. And it was very, very difficult for me to seek help, to tell somebody, I really need your help with this thing. Would you be there for me? Or to call on somebody and check on the person. I felt like I was disturbing the people. So it wasn't so much about not needing them or thinking I was better off without them. It was just I didn't know how to do it. It was not something I had grown up with, and then I had to learn how to do it. And so for something like that, the goals that I started with was select somebody, an individual in your life you know you need to be connected with. It could be family, it could be friend, it could be business. And then make sure you contact these people as often as possible. Get in touch with them as often as possible. So just to make this a specific goal, you tell yourself, I'll call this person once a week. Sometimes you can even make it as strict as saying, I'll call this person at 10 a.m. on a Monday. This is what is going to make it work for you. So when you set an alarm, and make sure every Monday at 10 a.m. it reminds you to make that phone call. One thing that is also very important is setting up a gratitude kind of a reminder. Something that will make you remember the good things that have happened to you, because most of these things, they come with a lot of negative emotions, feelings of pain and hurt. So setting aside some time to see what you are grateful for, to document it, to say it out loud, to sing, to be joyous is very, very important. So you can also set a target for something like that, a time to make yourself feel good and feel great. Remember the good things that have happened in your life. It is very, very necessary. And that is my fourth one. My fifth one is simple as just recognize how far you have come. From the time you had experienced whatever trauma to where you are, your life hasn't been a standstill. You had not been sitting at that same point till today. Regardless, with everything that is going on, you have grown, you have gained knowledge, you have received education, you have made friends, you have family, you are married, you have kids. Recognize how far you have come and be grateful for it. Know that as far as you have come, now that you are set to do more, you are able to do more. Just accept yourself as who you are, but then you start the steps to making your life better. That is basically it. It's as simple as that. We'll go over it. Number one, I would say it again and say it again. Seek professional help. It will help you. It is important. Contact me if you need professional, somebody that you can speak with, not judgmental. They would listen to you and they will help you. I have my special people on standby and they are willing to help you. So contact me if you need someone to talk to. Number two is to learn to forgive and just forgive and let it go. Forgive for yourself and forgive those who have offended you. Forgive so that it will go off your chest. Forgive so that you can move on with your life. It is a big step in moving on. Number three, learn to self-regulate. Know yourself, why you behave the way you behave, and how to make your life better. And for me, the tool I use for that is awareness. Number four, the fourth point is to set goals and achieve them. So you set specific goals, reminders, daily routines, anything that would make it work for you to get out under where you are to a next level. Set regular routine for yourself. If every morning you would want to pray and pray about it, it can be a goal that you want to achieve. If you want to contact somebody, you can set as a goal that if you want to comfort somebody, you can set it as a goal that you can achieve. And I'm saying gratitude is very, very important. Add gratitude as your routine stuff to do. Think about the good things that have happened to you. It is very, very important. And finally, remember to know you have done way better in your life with or without the traumas. You have come far from the start of your life till now. You have achieved a lot of great things. Be grateful for them. Use the tools and get better. You are able to get better. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel. I'll see you next week. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye.